was a very calm evening, the sun slowly disappearing behind the woods and mountains. I was staying at an old house located in the woods, hours to the closest town. This is a house that my grandma used to own before she passed away. It was a very old looking from the outside, the paint slowly falling off the outside walls day by day. I parked my car. I stepped outside, closing the car door behind me. I grabbed my bag with clothes and other useful things from the trunk that I brought from home. I locked the car. At the same time as I'm walking up the driveway made of gravel slowly. I reached the door after a few steps as I reached for my key in my left pocket, but I can't find it. I must have left it in the car. I put my bag down outside the door as I make my way back to the car to look for the key. As I'm walking over, I get a glance into the woods behind the car. From what I can see, there's some kind of figure standing in the shadows behind a tree far in the distance. Must be a bush or something, right? I, after a few steps, reached the door. I unlocked the car door as I pulled the handle to open it. The sun is almost completely gone at this point, and the darkness is starting to fill the woods. The air is warm, but also a bit cold. The weather was completely still. No wind, nothing. Dead silence. Ah, there they are, I say as I reached for the door keys that I left on the other seat next to the driver's seat. As I'm crawling over the driver's seat to reach the door key, I feel a soft tap on my back. I get a bit startled as I hit my head on the roof of the car. What was that? I hear some whispers close behind me. I quickly crawl back out of the car, closing the door and locking the car with the house door keys in my hand. I look around. I can't see much, just darkness and woods. I'm just tired, I say as I walk back up the driveway. I reach the front door. I put the key in the door as I turn it, unlocking the door. I grab my bag and open the door as I step in. The house has an old smell to it. I kinda like it. I take my shoes off, flicking the lights on. First thing I do is walk upstairs to drop off my things in the room where I'll be sleeping. I flick the lights on in my room as well. I look out the window into the dark forest. I get an uncomfortable feeling that I'm being watched, but that's not possible. It's hours to the closest town. I'm alone here, right? I'm kinda hungry, I say as I turn back around, walking towards the door leading to the stairs to go grab something to eat. Then suddenly, I hear a tapping sound on my window. I turn around quickly, walking back to the window to see if I can see anything. How is that possible? The window's way far from the ground. No human could possibly have reached all the way up here. At this point, I'm starting to get a little uncomfortable. I get shivers down my spine, my pulse rising a bit. What is going on here? Am I going crazy? I ask myself, even though I knew the story about this house and what have happened here in the past. I was warned multiple times not to drive over to this house alone, but I miss my grandma, and this is the only thing I have left of her. As I'm stuck in my thoughts, I can hear a creaking sound from the stairs. Almost like someone is walking up the stairs. No way, this can't be happening, I say to myself. I'm way too scared to go check what's making that sound. The steps continue. After a while, they suddenly stop, right on the other side of the door, to the room, right where I'm standing. I take a deep breath. Get yourself together, I say to myself. I slowly walked towards the door where I heard the sounds from. As I reached the door, I put my hand on the door handle, pulling it down slowly. I take another big, deep breath. I then flung the door open quickly. There's nothing there. I walk out of the room looking around. Maybe there's someone trying to rob the house, but I can't find anyone. There's no one here besides myself. I decide to walk down the stairs to the first floor. As I get down the stairs, I make my way over to the living room window, looking out in the woods next to the driveway to see if someone maybe is out there. I freeze. My face turns pale. My eyes wide open. There he is, right in front of my eyes.